for those days when you're having a wobble. Everything or something in particular just feels a bit shit. Now, usually I come to you with such high energy and powerful videos. And don't get me wrong, that is how I speak. That is how I love to share. But what I wanted to be transparent with today is we all have those ups and downs in life. We have those difficult moments, those wobbles, as I like to call them. And actually, today, I felt exactly that. I felt challenged. I doubted myself. I was questioning my path and what I was doing. But thankfully, with what I want to share with you on this video, I've been able to understand how these truly are parts of life. And I want to just share a few ways and a few things that I do, but that you can do too, to support you when these moments show up. So something that we like to say with the Warriors, in fact, there's the logo: lead with love. Lead with love. First for yourself, second for others, and then 3 for the universe, for the world that we live in. But today I want to just focus on leading with love for yourself, and understanding that in these moments, whatever it might be, perhaps you had a breakup, perhaps you received some tough, challenging news, perhaps you had a bill come through the post and you're like, I don't know how to pay it. Whatever it might be, it could be such a massive variety of things. Maybe it is, as I just shared, doubt in yourself, questioning, wondering, feeling insecure. But whatever it is, lead with love. Lead with love for yourself. So first of all, trust the process. Trust that whatever is unfolding, you are strong enough, capable enough to deal with that situation. And more often than not, when there's a problem, when something goes wrong, it's so easy to consume our focus with that issue. As Abraham Hicks likes to say, go general. As I like to say with our warriors, get in your helicopter and rise up above that situation. Instead of being focused and consumed with what is wrong and the way that feels in that moment, allow that emotion. You're human. You're going to experience all of these different emotions. But allow that emotion and remember everything else that you have in this existence, that bigger picture. Remind yourselves of times in the past where you've had a challenge, you've had a difficult emotion, you feel a little bit lost, a little bit alone, uncertain. Remind yourselves of those times you felt that in the past and how you've been able to shift and move through that. Trust the process and everything that is unfolding, and as best as you can, come out of that scenario. And as I was just saying, remember all the other wonderful things that you can be grateful for. Maybe it's the fact that you have running water. Maybe it's the fact that you're in the internet right now, being able to watch this video. Use little things to give you a bigger feeling of emotion. And again, that's not to bury your head in the sand and just ignore the problem, but more often than not, when we allow ourselves to come out of that all-consuming focus and into the bigger picture, we start to feel better. And when we feel better, we feel more empowered, we feel stronger, we feel calmer in ourselves, we're much more likely to then take a more empowered approach to whatever that challenge or situation was. So number 1, trust yourself and the process. If you need to, get into your helicopter, take yourself out of that moment, go for a walk in nature, go to the toilet and pull a power pose. Use breath to calm your mind, but trust the process and trust that you are strong enough to deal with it. Number 2, allow yourself a recovery period and try and shorten that recovery period. I remember, I was going to say days, but let's be honest, weeks, months, where I would throw a pity party. And that might be difficult to hear or difficult to accept and acknowledge for some people. But I used to throw like a self-pity party and just confine myself to the sofa and feeling low, feeling grey. And as I was saying, I still get these emotions of insecurity. I still get these challenges. But the difference now is my recovery period is shorter. I lead with love for myself. I remember that this is all part of the process. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of being a human being. And this too shall pass. So how can I take different steps, meditation, visualization, leaning on friends, leaning on tribe, having open conversations, listening to beautiful music, reminding myself of all the good times, all the wonderful, amazing times that I've experienced in this beautiful life, and allow myself to come back to a higher vibration, a better feeling, a nicer state of mind. And last but not least, be kind. Be kind to yourself. It's so easy when our friends or family or someone we know at work is going through a difficult time. Imagine what you would say to them. Imagine how you would help them. What are those words of comfort, those words of support and reassurance? It's so easy to give it to others, but when we're experiencing that challenge, that doubt, whatever it might be, when we're experiencing it, we forget to give ourselves those words of encouragement, that kindness to self. So be kind to yourself. Whatever you would say to a friend when they're experiencing something similar, say that to yourself. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between true or false. It accepts whatever you share with it as fact. So in these moments of challenge, in these wobbles and moments of insecurity, questioning, speak to yourself as if you were speaking to your best friend. Be kind, be loving to you. Remember that this is all part of that big experience called life. Lead with love for yourself. As I was saying earlier, and comment below, trust yourself and trust the process. If you need to, come out into your helicopter, look at the bigger vision, the bigger perspective, and come back in a more empowered state of mind to help yourself with that particular issue. Lean into your friends, your tribe. Have open conversations that support you in feeling better. And be kind to yourself. Lead with love for yourself. I hope that this has helped you today. I think you might be able to hear that I have just been experiencing and feeling exactly that same way. It's what prompted me to do this video with you, to be transparent in that, yes, there are many times where I'm like, whoa, life is amazing, life is beautiful, I have so much gratitude for everything that is. And then there are times that I too, like all of you watching this video, feel, I think the easiest word, and excuse my language, is feel a little bit shit. But how can we support ourselves in that moment? By doing exactly what I've just shared with you in this video. Allow that emotion, but support yourself in coming back to a calm middle ground to support you in moving through that particular challenge. As always, so much love, light to yourself, to myself, and to each other. Remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so that you're alerted to every video that we bring to support you in unleashing your warrior within, living life on your terms with happiness, fulfillment, and success in whatever is important to you. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, let's continue rising together.